Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, and Jewelry Forever at jewelryforever.ca. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
What a beautiful
morning. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 173 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. It is a snowy, gray, blustery day in the city of Toronto. And you know what? I don't mind, everybody. I don't mind. And you know why I don't mind? Because today, Team Canada, here in this city at BMO Field, will be facing off against Team Jamaica in the World Cup qualifiers. And if Canada gets a win or a draw, Canada will have secured a place in the World Cup for the first time since, I think, something like the 80s. I'm not sure when. I don't know. So it's pretty cool. And I think if it's a snowy day, that's got to be advantage Canada, I think. So that's my thoughts. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Canadian. What's up? You are first. Good morning. Romina Dazik. Hello, everybody. Beautified by Romina. Fantastic makeup artist. Make sure you check her out. Hi, everyone. Jean, but not that long a while, and right?
Mm-hmm. It was our first MCing gig in who knows how long.
Yes, Regine and I hosted a live event on Friday night, and it was a lovely event. It was a debut, right?
Plus
As
two.
they're called. Debut. That's right. It was a debut plus two. So it's debut is it's like an 18th birthday party, you know. But it's a day party. But because of COVID, it had been delayed 2 years. So she was actually turning 20, basically, or was 20 years old. So they called it a debut plus two. And it felt weird, Regine.
It did. It was a little, I don't know. It was weird getting mentally prepared to be like, okay, we're going to have to do this again. 2 guests. We were like, do we stay 6 feet apart from each other? Like, what do we do? But I feel like the minute they handed us the mics, we kind of just fell right back into where we left off.
Yeah, I think it went quite well. I think we went pretty well. And yeah, I mean, there wasn't any real hope of like, I don't know, social distancing or any of that. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, like, I think in general, I didn't go around mingling with anybody, you know, so. But I mean, I figured, look, I'm in this room, so, you know, hopefully everything's fine. I seem to be okay. I don't know. I feel tired, but I think that could just be because I'm tired. But,
I'm tired too. But again, it was a long day Friday and then yesterday. And now the weather is really not helping.
True that. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Mike Brown, hey, Dad. 1986 was the last time Canada was in the World Cup. There you go.
Wow.
So, pretty big deal. So that could be fun. I think they're going to get it. I think they're going to win it at home tonight or today. I think the game is at 4:05 p.m. I believe that's the time. So, big stuff. But Regine, why don't we bring in our guest?
Yes, she is patiently waiting in the back end.
Our guest today, everyone, is no stranger to the show. She's been on the show on her own as a solo guest, and she's also been on in different groups and singer, songwriter. She's been performing very recently. She's been very busy lately, and she's even got some more shows coming up very soon. So, everybody, please give a warm sit-down welcome to Emerald B.
Hi everyone.
Hello, welcome back.
Yeah, I think I've been on as a solo once, and then Girl Power probably twice or 3 times. And one of those 3 times was one of those 2 times was in person.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it was someone's birthday. Was your
Scott's birthday.
It was my birthday. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
that was fun.
Yeah, you guys all sang happy birthday to me and everything. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So how have you been? How's since we last saw you? What have you been up to?
Good, really busy, lots of shows. I even had one yesterday. And we're filming for something tonight. It's like almost every day I have something. Today's a really busy day, but I agreed to do this because it's lots of fun always.
Well, we're glad that you were able to fit us into your busy schedule.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking the time. So what was up? What was up last night? You had a performance?
Yeah, so yesterday the show was called Sing for Mental Health, and it was run by Cam Wilson. He's also an artist in Hamilton, where I am. And we raised over $1,000. It was our first time putting on a show. It was his first time putting on an event, and all the proceeds went to Canadian Mental Health Association. So it was a really good event. So many talented artists. I performed some originals and some other songs about mental health. And as you may know, that's a very important thing to me. I write a lot of my songs based on what I've been through and stuff. And my main goal in songwriting and stuff is just to inspire others and show them that they aren't alone. So it's really important
That's
to me.
amazing.
Awesome. So was this an event?
No, it was in person. It was at Legion in Hamilton.
Oh, sweet. So how have you felt now about, because obviously for a long time we couldn't do anything in person, and then suddenly you're back on stage again? Because now when things started opening, they kind of started opening very quickly.
A little bit nervous. I guess this Friday we're allowed to not wear masks in school. It was supposed to be last week, but I don't know, the school did something different. But I love performing live all the time. That's why I've been getting into so many shows, because I just want to get back into it. But yeah, it has been really fast. So kind of scary, but I think everything's going well, and I'm just excited to be doing in-person stuff. It's a lot better. Virtual is nice sometimes, because I've done shows that usually when they're in person, there's one in Sudbury, and which is really far from me, so I just did it online. It's kind of a plus side to that.
Saves you on gas and travel.
Yeah. Yeah, the commute, you don't really have to get dressed except for top half, I guess.
Yeah. No, literally sometimes I'm wearing a blanket on the bottom half just to stay comfy.
Yeah.
I mean, we do that on the show half the time. I'm usually in pajama bottoms, and then I forget and I stand up. I'm hang on, I'll be back. I'm oh.
Half the time. I do it all the time.
I'm in leggings today.
Yeah. But it's I mean, even the event we were on just on Friday. I mean, obviously, yeah, virtual events are more, it's easier and everything, but there's something to getting dressed, wearing pants, actually being among people,
Yeah.
It's nice.
Being able to talk to see people, not just online.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. It did feel weird, and that's the thing. I guess, I don't know, I still felt weird about not wearing a mask in there, but I guess once you sort of put it out of your mind, it's very nice. It's nice to not have to think about those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my mom was oh, I'm so excited to not have masks all over the car and in my pockets. Because they're always everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel in really crowded places I might still wear one. I remember when I was on the train on the way to Toronto, it's always so busy, and I know there's lots of people and touching doors and stuff. So I didn't mask then, but other than that, I'm excited to it's really weird because we're so used to it. Like walking into like a store or Tim Hortons without wearing a mask just feels so weird.
No, I feel you. I went to a comedy show, actually. I'm wearing the t-shirt from it, on Wednesday, and it was at the Meridian Theater.
Like ads for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Meridian Theater, and like a lot of people were not wearing masks, and I'm like, no, I still need mine on. So I was probably one of like 10 that had their masks on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to bring the car to the mechanic the other day, and I was surprised. I walked in, and the guy that served me wasn't wearing a mask. There was another guy who was there, like, because I guess now they're probably switching to like if you feel comfortable wearing, right? Mm-hmm. So I noticed like when you go into the mechanic's place, they have like little kiosks, so where there's individual guys at each one. And the one that I happened to go to, the guy wasn't wearing a mask, and the one next to him, the guy was. I wore mine just because I don't know what the rules are going in, like, because every business is free to do their own thing, you know. Yeah. So I'll probably continue to wear mine. Yeah, like if I'm in shops or on the TTC or anything for a little while. I'll just kind of gauge.
Well, the TTC you have to, although people don't. You still have to.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No. On the TTC you have to.
Well,
I remember seeing people. Oh, sorry.
I did anyways, just because like. I don't know, it's kind of like dirty and there's just
I think I would forever wear a mask on the TTC. Yeah.
Well, I remember seeing people not wearing masks even when you were supposed to be, because you just always get some people who just kind of, I don't know.
You just don't want to, yeah.
So, we'll see. Ayana Hamani says, "Go Emma."
Hi.
Hello, and Mark G. Leahy is saying a variety of things as well. He asks, "How are you?"
I'm good. Busy.
That's good. Yeah, it's you've been very busy. So, in fact, we should probably talk about. I know you have a show coming up April 3rd at Revival. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah. So the event is called Talent Nation. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. We just had to find like the right time, and like obviously things were shut down, but now they're starting up again. So there's lots of artists I know that are also doing it. I've seen them like posting about it. So I'm only singing one song. It's not like a full set or anything, but it's a really cool event because on the Saturday, which is the day before the show, they do like a workshop with all the artists, and it's like a rehearsal workshop type thing. And then the next day is the show. So I'm staying over in Toronto. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be a really good show, and I've just heard lots of good things about it. So you can buy your tickets. I'm pretty sure the link is in my Instagram bio right now. My Instagram is Emerald B Music. So yeah.
Awesome. That's exciting.
Cool. Have you performed at Revival before?
I feel like I have with Girl Power. Maybe not. But
I remember right. I think I've been there a couple times. As I recall, it's a pretty nice venue. Pretty big too.
It's popular, yeah.
So there you go. April 3rd at Revival, people.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets are available. Oh, Karina's in the chat as well.
You two have been working very closely together these past couple of months.
Yeah, for Girl Power, and then just some other like solo things. Like she's in the Ryerson professional music program, so I did like some backup dancing for one of her shows, and yeah, we're always together for Girl Power stuff. Like even I'm seeing her tonight, so.
So you're still with Girl Power, is that correct?
Yeah.
How has that been? Because I know you're all a very close knit group. Mm-hmm. How has that been with, everyone's aging or getting older? Not aging. Everyone's getting older. A lot of you are doing your own solo music, but you're still going back to the girl group. What has that been like for you all, specifically?
Yeah, I've been in it 4 years, I'm pretty sure now, and like obviously most of us will like age out at a point, especially because I'm doing my own solo thing too. But yeah, I love like the band environment, doing all that stuff. We're releasing a song called Galaxy on April 1st. Nice. So that's really exciting. There's only 3 of us now in the group, but we have some new members that are coming in really soon. Ayana is one of them. She's in the comments. So it's me, Karina, and Cindy. We recorded some new songs, some new music videos. They're really good. I'm so excited to release them. They're really good songs. So yeah.
Sweet. Lots coming down the pipeline. Speaking of music, we do have some music queued up that we can listen to. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, we have a video that we're going to watch. So why don't you tell us a bit about the video that we've got ready to go?
Yeah, so this song is Up. It's my latest original song. I wrote it with Brian Mello, who won Canadian Idol. He's from Hamilton as well. And Paul Stevens, he's in Nashville. So we all do songwriting on a FaceTime call, since he's in Nashville. I never thought I would meet him, but I got to meet him the other day. It was so exciting. I never expected it. He came to Hamilton for an event, so yeah, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, the song is written with them. It's about growing as an artist, everything that's changed over the years, and just goals and inspiring type song. So yeah, this video is from an event called VCR, which is run by Jamie Hodgins and Live City, and it was a great event. As you can see, my makeup is done, the stage and the lighting and everything. The video is really cool. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it.
All right, everybody, please enjoy Up by Emerald B.
Planted the seed. Now I grow wild and free. Everything starts with a dream. If you believe it, if you believe, I'm going up.
Here we are. That was Up by Emerald B. Awesome.
Thank you.
Where can people find that song if they want to listen to it?
Well, that video specifically is on my YouTube channel, but anywhere you listen to music, Spotify, Apple Music, it's on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. Just all those other music platforms. These are other stuff.
Nice.
Anywhere music is streamed or sold.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. Yeah, that was cool. And yeah, so that was the VCR concert. It looked really neat, big high production value. The screens looked really cool.
Yeah, it was a great event. Yeah.
I guess it's become an annual thing, because I know it started off in the very beginning of the pandemic and then a year later. So I'm curious, now that things are starting to open up in 2022, if their 2022 version will still be virtual, because it is a virtual concert.
Yeah. I feel like it would be virtual, just because there's not much of an audience seating in that stage.
That's
but
fair.
I guess if they had it in like an auditorium, then maybe. But yeah, it might just be virtual just because of like the video and everything.
And the name. Yeah.
Yeah, VCR
Yeah,
stood
virtual,
for
yeah, virtual concert reality. Yeah.
virtual concert reality. Video, cassette. What does the
Recorder?
R stand for in VCR? Is it recorder?
Reality. Oh yeah. Sorry.
I mean actual VCR.
Let's search VC
Video cassette recorder.
Yeah. I think
recorder.
that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was right.
Interesting.
Because you recorded on a VCR tape.
Yeah, you could record stuff. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But so I didn't realize that they. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. It's just because typically when you buy a VCR, you're buying it more to be able to play stuff. But I guess you can also record. So
It was back
Anyways.
then. It was a long time ago. Okay, like let's not try
Yeah,
to
I'm
fix
too
it.
young for No, I'm kidding.
me too. I've never even used it. I don't even know. I only
Yeah,
read
I
about it. I
I
only
know
read
what
about it.
know what it is, know what it looks like. That's
I've
about
only
it.
seen it on TikTok.
Have you ever actually have you never actually used it? Like, have you ever had a VHS tape in your hand and used one before?
I think we had a radio that you put one in. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's a completely different thing. But okay.
Apparently,
I know,
the
I know what you were seeing, but I don't know. I don't remember. Probably when I was little.
well,
She's 16, Scott. She's never seen one.
apparently, if you can get so Disney used to sell like all the Disney movies, and when you buy a Disney VHS, I don't even know what VHS stands for, but that's like the tapes. The tapes themselves are VHS. When you buy the Disney ones, they came in like a really hardcore plastic box, like that pops up. It's like, right? But apparently those are worth a lot of money now. Like if you're somebody who has like, you know, the classic Disney films on VHS
They're
and those big
worth,
plastic, they're like, yeah, worth big money.
So VHS stands for Video Home System.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Video home system.
According to Wikipedia.
Yeah, because people would call it a VHS tape.
Mm-hmm.
So a VCR then is also part of the VHS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the difference? I need a picture.
So typically people would say like the VCR was like the machine that you put the tape in.
But that's where you can also record from too, right?
Yeah, so that was the VCR, and then people would just go, "Oh, I got a VHS tape," and that was like the
That
tape
you put into the VCR.
that you put into the VCR. But really,
And
that's
then
just the tape. That's just a tape.
Mhm.
Just put in the tape.
And then
You
you
know
have to
what
put in
you
a different machine to rewind it.
You know what's weird, Regine? Like now, like sometimes you know if you're on YouTube and you'll like search up a video that somebody's uploaded, but it's of a VHS tape. It's crazy how blurry it is. I don't remember stuff being that blurry.
But that's because you didn't know any better back then.
I guess. Even
We're
like
thinking about the video quality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We didn't know anything. We're like, oh, this is fun to watch. And
You-
then
you
you,
know
watch
what
it now,
actually-
it's like, no.
even DVD. Like a few months ago, me and my girlfriend were like, "Oh, let's watch the Lord of the Rings." We wanted to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I have like the extended edition DVD set. You know?
Oh, Mom brought.
Oh wait, do you see VHS? What? Oh, there you go. What movie is that?
Asking you to receipt. Girl, that's
It's
worth
an
millions.
antique.
Don't
You're
break
breaking
it.
it. You broke the antique.
Don't break it. Can
What
we
movie
just
is it?
appreciate- Fantasia?
Oh yeah, there you go. That one's probably worth quite a bit.
But she just dropped it. Oh my gosh. I love that your family's watching it and they're like, I got it.
There it is. The VHS tape.
Oh my. Do you have a VCR now? That is the next question. Is it?
I mean, the thing is, VHS is like, it's not like vinyl where you can be like, oh yeah, you gotta listen to vinyl because you can see the
can
quality.
hear it,
It's like, no, you put on VHS. It's like VHS is not better. It is
You
not
see
better.
the quality.
Yeah. Like I said, even DVDs. Like, so I popped in the DVD for Lord of the Rings because we were gonna watch it, and I hit stop. I'm like, we can't watch this. This is super blurry. So I ended up going on YouTube Movies and I bought the like ultra HD versions of those movies on YouTube Movies just so that I had them and then I would watch
You
them.
just use those other websites instead of buying them.
Yeah, but I didn't want to deal with, you know,
Scott,
get viruses and
Yeah,
all that
that's
stuff.
true.
Scott, your mom says we have a VHS and CD player combo at home. We have all those Disney movies. I'm coming
Yeah.
over, Mrs.
They're
Brown.
worth apparently, Mom, they're worth a lot of money now.
Save
Apparently they're
them.
worth a lot
Don't
of
get
money.
rid of them.
Yeah, we won't get rid of them, but anyways, yeah, VHS, that was the way to watch movies. And
So let's not age ourselves anymore.
the cool thing about them though is it was really easy to record stuff, which was fun.
Okay, but you know what was also fun to record? Music for your voicemail in the early 2000s, okay? It's
Music
fun.
for your
Did you
voice.
do that? Did you see those TikToks where it's like, you know, you grew up in the early 2000s and they have their flip phones and they're playing music from like the TV, like let's say MTV, for example, and then they'll grab and be like, you've reached so-and-so, leave a message. Did you not do that?
I never
Oh
did
my
that.
God, I did that.
So you're saying like so you're saying you would like you
So
when
you
you're
would take
recording
your flip phone, right? And so
Yeah.
because you know how like certain channels, so like BET, Much Music, and
Yeah.
MTV would play music videos. So in order to capture that song, you'd wait for it to play on TV and then put it towards the speaker
Oh, no.
as your voicemail, and then you'd pick it up, mute the TV, and be like, "Hey, you've reached da 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 da. Leave a message."
so you get
You
like
never
a
did
snippet of
that?
music. No. Maybe I can do that. You can still do that now. There's nothing stopping you from doing that now. People still have voicemail.
But no one calls anyone anymore.
I should do that. I'm gonna play some music. I'll play like blinding lights. It'll be like din, 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 din. Hi, you've reached Scott Dion Brown. Thanks for calling. Beep. That'd be cool.
You should. But you have to play one of your original songs. We don't talk about Bruno.
I love
get it,
that
yeah.
song.
Either one will work. I didn't know people did that. I never did that.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna find a TikTok and then I'll send it to you. And now that I've said it, it will probably already end up in my algorithm. So that's
Yeah, I know. That's so creepy.
it is. You gotta be careful what you say.
I was looking for somewhere to get my hair done. I was probably like talking about it with my mom and I guess searching up stuff too. And then like for the next like week, all these ads about different hair salons and stuff.
Yep.
So
Oh my
creepy.
goodness. Your phone is always listening.
Yep. Records everything you do. I know.
Mhm.
It's oh, we're right at the halfway point. So Regine, why don't we let's do the ads. We're gonna do the ad break, get that
Okay.
out of the way,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna come back and chat some more with Emerald B. Ladies and gentlemen, you know today's episode of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by some very important people. Regine, they make the show possible. You know. The following fantastic advertisers, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day.
Mhm.
In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure that you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my realtor, and she could be yours. Call today at 416-523-0408 or email at JMckenziehomes@gmail.com.
Mhm.
Jewelry Forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East Markham. They do custom-made jewelry, repairs, and change watch batteries, all done on site. Jerry at Jewelry Forever, especially if you follow them on TikTok, you will see he's an absolute artist at repairing things. He makes custom work. If you have an idea for something you'd like made, he is the man to make it, and we have a great deal worked out with them, don't we, Regine?
Yes, we do. If you go in and let them know that Scott and Regine sent you, you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
That's right, 15% off, people. Mention the show, 15% off. Get in touch and find out more at jewelryforever.ca.
And Scott, don't forget to get some custom cufflinks from them.
Yeah, that's right. We were talking about that the other day. I was like, cool. It would be cool to have some like monogrammed cufflinks.
But where would I
Jewelry
get
Forever.
them?
You're like, Jewelry Forever. Hello. I was like,
Uh.
of course. There you go, people. There you go. I'll probably be in touch, Jerry. If you would like to advertise on the show, it's very easy, right, Regine?
It's simple. All you guys have to do is email us at radioshowad, that's radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's right. We do the show live every week, everybody. And we also do the ads live every week. What does that mean? Well, it means you can personalize them week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, something happening at a particular time and particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new relationship with a brand new audience. So get in touch. Radio Show Ad, Radio Show AD at gmail.com. And we're back. We're here, episode 173 of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, and we are here with singer-songwriter Emerald B. We've been chatting about a variety of things: live music, performances, VHS. There was a fire at the Raptors game.
I know, it's kind of scary.
I
forgot where I saw, but I think it was Instagram. I just saw a video of the speaker on fire.
Yeah.
But imagine being at a Raptors game. You know, this is like one of their first full stadium shows, and then, or audience shows, games, not shows, games. and then all of a sudden there's a fire. It's like, what are the chances?
Oh.
I watched a video of it. It's just a funny video because, like, you can hear the guy. He's like, he sounds like he's kind of. He reacted the way I would react if I was sitting at a game and I was like 4 beers in, and like I look up and I'm like, he's like, "Yo, why is there a fire up there?" And there's just like flames coming out of the speaker. Everybody was fine. So apparently they evacuated the stadium. And in fact, I've got here. I have a. There's the article here. Raptors game versus Indiana suspended due to speaker fire and resumes. Oh, they didn't bring the fans back in. I didn't realize that.
Oh.
Resumes without fans.
That sucks.
Huh. Yeah,
So
it
then
looks
what
like fans were.
happened?
Yeah, fans were ordered to leave the building with 4:05 left in the first half, and the Raptors up 66-38. An hour later, players returned to the court for a 10-minute warm-up before finishing the first half. Halftime was to be cut to 7.5 minutes. So it was a small electrical fire. Okay.
So they probably just put the rest on. Well, they had the whole thing on TV, obviously, but I guess they just kept it for that.
Do they refund their fans?
That's the question. I don't know. A fire official in a harness hung from the arena ceiling with a fire extinguisher, ensuring the troublesome speaker was no longer dangerous. So that means for the rest of the game, they just had a firefighter just hanging there with a fire extinguisher ready to blast it in case something happened.
That's so surreal. Like, if you think about it, wasn't Justin Bieber just there a day or two beforehand? Imagine if that happened at his concert.
Yeah. Actually, I saw a tweet about that. Somebody was like, oh, it's because the music was so fire. It's just leftover.
Yeah.
Ew. Did they really say that?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, eventually they announced Toronto Fire Service's evacuation order. Fans booed loudly at the announcement. Oh, yeah, here we go. The Raptors said tickets will be refunded at a point of purchase within 30 days.
Okay, that's
So there
good.
you go. And did they win?
I don't know. You're on. So keep
Checking.
scrolling.
But I already scrolled to the bottom. They don't mention who won. It says the game is key to Toronto's playoff hopes. I think they did win, actually. Oh, here. Yeah, the Raptors were up 6. That's a big lead, 66-38. It doesn't say here if they won. But anyways, everybody was safe, so it's okay to laugh about it. But
Yeah, they did. It was 131-91.
okay, nice.
Well, there we
Nice
go.
big
That's
lead.
all that matters. It seems to be getting really busy in the city with all these live events. You know, like we just said, Justin Bieber was in town. I was just at a drag comedy show. Emma's performing live. Is it
Yep.
too soon though?
I've
don't
seen
know.
like TikToks. Oh, everything we talk about is TikToks.
Welcome to the sit down. That's what we do.
Yeah, I've seen things that are like not here, but different places. They were like, "Oh, we ended this too soon. Like something's happened." I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like that the numbers are going up or something. I don't know. Like, I think that's expected to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm glad, but like, I guess if it's like decided by the government and doctors and stuff, then it should be the right time. I mean, it has to be sometime.
Proceed
Yeah.
with caution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read this morning that the numbers, so they're not reporting the numbers anymore, but they are reporting the hospitalizations. Hospitalizations have been steadily increasing since they've opened things.
Yeah.
But the number of people like in the actual ICU, like the really, really, really sick people, I think that number has been going down.
That's good.
And yeah, and what they did say, what the government said is like, even though they expect there's going to be an increase in numbers as we remove all the mandates, they are at this point they're confident that they have hospital capacity ready to go. So, because that was always the risk before, like the main reason for all the lockdowns, right? It was literally so that the hospitals don't get overrun. Because once the hospitals get overrun, even if you get sick or injured, not COVID related, if the hospitals are full, you know, they can't help you, right? So, so I think now they've kind of got it under control at the moment. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But the problem is, again, because we've all been locked up so much, it's like as soon as things got opened, everyone's like, okay, well, let's go out, you know. So now like there's millions of events to do. So, so I don't know.
And speaking of events, I know there is a photo that Scott would love to share with our viewers from our event on Friday.
But yeah, on Friday we went to this. So we hosted a
wouldn't
debut.
stop talking about it.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say there was. I actually forgot about that. Yeah, good. The where is it? There was this dessert table there, and it was so good. Like there was so much tasty things. Where is it? I think is it.
You
this?
can tell
Yeah,
Scott hasn't been to a live event where there was dessert.
Well, like, look at that.
Their dessert was good. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
So people who can see the picture in the foreground there, you see they look like cupcakes, but they're actually not cupcakes. What they are lemon meringues. It's like the lemon meringue.
It's called Brazo de Mercedes, so it's a Filipino meringue. Yeah,
it was amazing. Like so, it's almost like a lemon meringue pie, but there's no pie part. There's basically just like meringue, and then the lemon goes all the way inside. It was incredible.
It was good. I ate after you left.
I wish I had eaten like 5 of them.
So this table, their dessert table, was actually mostly Filipino desserts, but made into a more modern presentation of the dessert.
Yeah, Western presentation.
Westernized presentation. It was really good. I have a video of Scott about to like charge the table too, actually, which you should have shown.
Well, we had to announce to everybody like, hey guys, so that table looks amazing, but nobody's allowed to touch it. And I'm like, so that's why as soon as it opened, everybody like just dove onto it. It was good. The cake pops were good. Everything was anyways, it looked like something out of a movie or something. Or like if I went to like Harry Potter's, you know, if you went to a Harry Potter shop, you'd expect like that to look like it.
Wait, there he is.
Yeah. It was good. Very good. Anyways, yeah, it was good. So Emerald, what else have you been up to? So besides music, I don't know, have you watched any cool shows lately, or is there anything that's like taking up a lot of your time?
TikTok.
Are you? Could be TikTok. I don't know. What have you been up to?
Yeah. Other than like when I'm busy with stuff, I guess like on my free time, TikTok, Netflix, YouTube, true crime all the time.
What are you watching on Netflix?
Right now I'm watching Top Boy. I was watching some other stuff. I like I don't know if you guys know Parks and Recreation. It's just kind of like cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. Like if you've ever seen Supermarket or The Good Place.
Yeah.
Watch The Good Place.
Like,
yeah.
It's like dumb funny.
Is this Superstore that you're thinking of?
Yeah, that's what I
love Superstore. It's hilarious. Have you watched it, Scott?
Actually, I have seen a few episodes of Super. It's pretty good, yeah. In fact, I like those shows. They're all kind of that, you know, that sort of Brooklyn Nine-Nine style of comedy.
Yeah, that's what I like. And then other than that, I just watch crime shows all the time.
What kind of true crime have you been watching?
Like everything, mostly just murder.
So did you watch? Did you watch? Okay, which ones have I watched recently? I watched Tinder Swindler. Did you watch that?
I still haven't seen it. Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Gotta watch Tinder Swindler. And then hang on, there's one oh yeah, did you watch Worst Roommate Ever? Did you
Yeah.
watch
No,
that
you
one?
told me to watch it, and I still haven't watched it.
Yeah.
The only thing about the Worst Roommate Ever one is I think I said this last time, but like I don't feel like the title fits. Like when you watch it, like the first episode is like about she's like a serial killer. And I'm like, her being a bad roommate is like not the main problem with her.
No, I think it's like all the people like in the episodes, they're all like roommates and they all did something.
That's true. Yeah, they all ended up living with
I
them.
realized something that like all of the like people who like were looking for roommates, they all posted them on what's it called, Craigslist or something.
Craigslist, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm kind of scared of that one. Not that I would like go on it, but like yeah, I kind of don't. I guess they're like looking for someone to like share with, but like still that's scary, like a random person just and then imagine like
Is that really the right place to find a roommate, guys?
yeah. That's what I'm
But I guess it must be a hard thing to because I remember there's the one woman who I don't want to spoil if you haven't watched, but anyway, there was one woman who like I think she moves there for school, right? So she moves to where she's gonna go to school.
Yeah. It was like somewhere far, yeah.
Yeah, and so she needs a roommate, and I mean, what do you do,
She doesn't
right?
know anyone there,
But
right?
there's
Yeah.
Facebook groups for that, people.
But this was a lot of these were like 10 years ago or more,
Oh,
right?
okay. Never mind.
Yeah. So
I mean, Facebook was still there, but I think a lot of people used Craigslist for just
Craigslist was
different
pretty
stuff.
common.
Ugh, no, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever gotten anything off of Craigslist.
Like even
Like,
Facebook group too, like
What's
I
the thing you
don't
don't
know.
know? Yeah.
great. You never know, right? Oh my gosh.
I'm sure
It's-
now it'll be all on TikTok. Looking for a roommate.
Actually, I think I've seen someone like post something like that. They're like, oh, I'm new in Toronto, like looking for friends and stuff. But it's like that's kind of scary. Like, I don't know. You never know what could happen.
Actually, I've seen that where it's like dating profiles where they're like, I'm this height, this age, I enjoy doing these things. It's like, what? Is this really a
Why don't
trend?
you go out and talk to them, like instead
Yeah.
of posting it?
Yeah, it's weird. I guess for the roommate thing, it's especially hard because it's not like you're just picking like somebody to hang out with, or even like I know there's always risks in everything, but at least dating, you're meeting in a public place, and you're, but like you're looking for somebody to come and like live in your house, right? It's anyway. And also one thing about it is, and I think the show works as a good cautionary tale, is most of the time the people who find their way in, they manage to find ways to like get by like doing any background checks or any, you know what I mean? Like usually, like remember the one guy, he's like, oh, I've got the money, I'm ready to move in today, and the person's like, oh,
he was so quick with it. He was like, oh, I'm ready, I'm coming, and it's like,
yeah,
but it's like it's like how on Airbnb, because we're staying in Toronto for the show, they do like ID and like everything like that to make sure you're a real person. So
yeah. That's the thing. I guess Airbnb didn't exist in those. In fact, that would probably be the best way. If you were
I've
to like,
seen like there's an option for like you're staying for a while or something like that.
Like a short-term
Yeah.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Well, they do that at hotels too, short-term hotel stays.
makes sense. Because I mean, the thing is, and even with Airbnb, like there are still horror stories of Airbnb. Like people come in.
It's just, like, there's creepy, scary people everywhere. So it's like,
Very true.
how do we live?
Yeah, exactly.
Survival.
And this show, Worst Roommate Ever, like they basically show you some of the worst horror stories that you could have.
So should I really watch it, or will I just become one of those paranoid people like, oh my god?
I mean, it's fun to watch, so I would say yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, like whenever I say like I like true crime and stuff, people are like, "Oh my gosh, are you crazy? Like you're watching that?" It's mostly about like I love like psychology, and then it's just interesting, like the drama. Like obviously, people dying isn't good.
Yeah. But I feel like in there's like there's a cautionary tale.
So, yeah, it's a message. Yeah, like now I'm like, well, I used to watch it so much that I like sometimes I was like, oh, I'm too scared to go outside and walk my dog, stuff like that. But now I realize stuff happens. You just gotta live, I guess.
You gotta be careful. That's all.
Yeah. Thank you for following the channel on D Live. Hello, Boskurt, I think her name is. Welcome to the channel. We're here with Emerald B. Yeah, well, and like Tinder Swindler, I remember watching that one, and there's another one I watched too that was kind of a similar. What was it called? There's Tinder Swindler, and then there's another one called. It's the same idea. It was in the UK, and he's a guy who like convinces people that he's in love with them and that they have but he makes
Catfish?
It wasn't called catfish, but it's basically what he's doing. Like he creates this whole fake persona. But anyway, like it's amazing how the reactions people are always like, "Oh, that would never happen to me," and I can't believe how these people are everything. But I don't know if they find the right type of person who's vulnerable or like. Once you've convinced somebody that they're, I think that's why it's so cruel. You convince them that you're in love with them and that they're in love with you, and you really trust them.
Mhm.
It's amazing when you can manipulate people.
I think it's the same thing with the roommate one. Like it seemed like most of the people were just like, I mean, obviously they're like trying to find someone, but they weren't very like cautious or anything. They were just like, okay,
Yeah. Well, because that's the other problem is that they meet this person, and the person in person. They seem nice, and like everybody talks about, oh yeah, he was very charismatic, he was very smooth talking, he's very like, so you talk to the person and you're like, oh yeah, this guy seems so normal, he's like seems really nice, but it's those types of people, I don't know.
You gotta be careful with the nice ones. That's why I'm nice, but then I'm not too nice.
There you go.
Gotta be
Carter
careful.
Owen, welcome to the show. Welcome to the
Hello.
show. We're here interviewing Emerald B, talking about some true crime.
If you guys have questions for Emerald, because I know a lot of you are here for her, ask them in the live chats and we'll be more than happy to ask her. I'm sure she'll be happy to answer. So Emerald, you have been very busy, as you've mentioned. How do you, I guess, manage everything going on with music and school, recordings, all that fun stuff?
Yeah, so I also just got a job with the city, like at a rec center. So I've been just doing cleaning. I only work Mondays and Wednesdays, and it's only like 2-hour shifts. But it will get to be more. But yeah, it's hard. Like, it's mostly just calendars, and like then some stuff like singing lessons and dance. They repeat like the same days every week, obviously. So yeah, I just try to schedule around. The one hard thing is like acting auditions and stuff. It's like they can email you the day before and be like, we want you here, and it's like my schedule is already like full and stuff, so I really have to manage it. My main thing is just the calendar, always having my calendar on me.
Makes sense. Have you been getting in-person acting auditions now?
No, they're still like self-tapes.
That's good.
But obviously like the filming is in person, and it says like, oh, you have to be available this day, this day, this day. So yeah, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, that's
I can
tough.
imagine.
Actually, I saw somebody tweet it the other day that was, she was like, I just went to my first in-person audition in 2 years. So I guess that's starting to come
love
back.
doing the self-tapes, honestly, because if it was in person, it's like we would have to drive to Toronto all the time. And
Yeah.
a lot, like, I'm not saying to like that I'm gonna give up or something, but like a lot of the times I don't get the audition and stuff, so it's like driving all the way to Toronto, and it's like, but it's still a good experience. Like I'm always in Toronto anyways, but it's definitely easier filming it at home.
Well, especially with a busy schedule, right? Like we had Michael Chan, who's an actor. We had him on recently, and he talked about the same situation, right? Like he works during the day, and he lives outside of the city. So yeah, when he would get an audition, sometimes more than one in a day, right? He'd have to turn them down sometimes. And like, I can't, it's your whole day gone. Whereas a self-tape audition is they just give you a deadline that it's due. So like you could shoot it at 3 a.m. if you had to, right?
And that's what he does.
That's what he does. Yeah.
He has a newborn baby, he has a toddler at home.
Yeah.
And he's in real estate, right? So I don't know how he does it.
Yeah. But yeah, so you basically just gotta make sure you're really organized with your time, I guess, right?
Yeah, just
That's crazy.
scheduling everything.
Your agenda is your best friend. I do that too. I have to, and I put it on my phone. And
Sometimes when my friends, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Even sometimes when my friends want to hang out, they're like, so when are you free? I'm like, let me pull out my calendar. Like, I feel like so bad doing that,
but it happens. I mean, like
sometimes I can't remember. It's so hard.
Yeah, like I have it on my phone, and I have to purposefully make my phone ping me and remind me at least 2 days before something happens.
Yeah.
So I remember. Yeah.
I mean, that's the reality of, working as an artist, right? I mean, like, it's the thing you don't have a regular schedule. Like, most people with the normal job, they know what their hours are because it's the same every day, every week, every month, But artists, you don't know what you're going to be doing. You don't know what time it's going to be. You don't know how long it's going to be. It's just all over the place. That's the way it goes.
Some acting shoots, when I've done like background stuff, they're all day. Like you have to get there at like 8, and then you're there to however long at night. So it's long.
They're done, and you're there until they're done, which could be you don't know, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's questions in the chat.
Question in the chat. Mike Bone says, "Any new music coming out?"
For Girl Power, as I said, we have the song Galaxy coming out April 1st. And for me, I'm currently, sorry, I have to plug in my computer, it's fine. For me, I'm working with a new producer really soon, and we're going to be making some new great music. I'm really excited. It's songs that I already have written with other songwriters. But we still have to like make edits and produce them. So there's going to be 4 songs.
Ooh.
Not sure which ones yet, but yeah, we just had a meeting with him, and I'm so excited about it. Working with someone new and someone that a lot of like people have worked with and stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Lots coming down the pipeline. People, make sure you followed Emerald on social media to get all the updates. Carla P asked the question, what is your favorite original song? So songs that you've created, what's your favorite?
I'd say like one that's released, I would definitely say Up. I love that one. It's so upbeat. We played it. But I have some other ones that I haven't recorded yet. There's one called Why Would We Wait? I have a video of it on my YouTube. It's just not like studio. But yeah, I have some really good songs that I haven't released yet. So I'm so excited about that, to share those.
That's cool. That makes sense actually, that your more favorite ones would be the ones that are most recent. I think that's a good sign because it shows that you feel like you're growing as an artist, right? So you're like
100%.
Cool. So Carla P, her favorite songs are the ones that you will hear soon.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, so this girl in the chat, I performed, she was at my performance last night. She's in a wheelchair. She deals with like bullying and stuff at school. So I actually wrote a song for her, like maybe, I don't know how many months ago. It's called Carla. And yeah, I sang it last night. That's also one of my favorite songs too, just because it's so special and important. And it's also something I can understand and like other people can relate to too. So yeah.
There you go, Carla. Her favorite original song is about you.
That's awesome. What's Mark asking? Did you just change your hair blonde color?
I did.
Oh.
I got it done once and then it didn't turn out, so I had to get it done again. So girls' hair is a lot of money.
It is. Going blonde is expensive.
Yeah. But now that it's blonde, it'll be like less, and I'm really happy with it now. So yeah.
There you go.
Because going blonde is harder to do it right? It's hard to do well.
Yeah.
Especially depending on like what you already are starting with, and then picking up those undertones. It's a whole day and a half process.
Yeah.
I remember my friend Colin in high school. He bleached his hair, but it looked way more orange. It was like orange.
It's the undertones, yeah.
There's like a certain, it's called purple shampoo, so it helps like the orange go away. But yeah.
I still don't know why he did that. I guess he just wanted to change.
Yeah,
Like I remember. Yeah.
I
go ahead.
think at home jobs, like some people do a good job of them, but like I'm scared I'm gonna like do something wrong. That's why I go to someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yours
mean, your
looks.
scalp hurts afterwards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it is bleach, so.
Yeah.
Looks good
Feels-
though.
Yeah. It looks natural. Yeah. Looks cool.
Thank you.
Any more comments in the chats?
I don't know. Yeah, I remember a while ago I saw some old pictures from high school and I forgot that he had done that to his hair and I was like, wow, your hair. It's orange.
Scott, you had really long hair once upon a time. Do you ever
Yeah.
look at yourself and be like, my hair?
No, I liked having my long hair. I mean, the thing is, I like my long hair for when I was playing live, right? So like I've got some cool videos of me on stage and man, the hair's like, you know. The only thing is I liked having long hair for being on stage, but I didn't like it so much all the rest of the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
But,
feel like the best thing with long hair with your like performances would be like the head bomb.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you're playing rock music. It fits. It fits to have long hair, but
This is why he wears wigs now, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, that's right. I'll just throw on a long-haired wig. That's all I have to do.
There
But
you go.
I mean, I find now though, I think it's kind of shifted because now we're kind of in an '80s revival period, and the short hair is kind of popular. You know,
Is that why your brother chopped off all his hair?
maybe. I think he just wanted to change. He just wanted to change. I don't know if he's gonna grow it out again or what. I don't know. Mark says the two girls in the interview. What's your favorite color for hair? Well, that's an interesting question. Okay, Regine and Emerald, you can both answer.
Personally, on ourselves or in general?
Whichever way you think.
I can say, so I used to color my hair a lot. Like, I remember in high school, I would color it every couple months. I personally like red hair on me, like a vibrant red, kind of like Scott's shirt red. I've done it maybe once and it wasn't as vibrant. But red is very hard to maintain because it washes out every time you wash your hair. My hair right now does have, there's a balayage in there, but you can't tell with the quality of my camera. But yeah, no, I like to compete natural colored hair. So brunette is my natural hair. Oh, you can actually see some of the balayage in there. I like more natural. Once I step out of the pageant world, I might start to bring vibrant colors back because you have to bleach your hair just to get the color to show on dark hair. So when I did blue, I went from red to blue, and that was intense. A lot of damage to my hair though. So.
And Emerald?
I've only had my hair like my natural hair, which is like, yeah, I'd say brown, a light brown. But yeah, my favorite is how it is now, blonde. I've seen a lot of stuff where it's kind of like silvery. They call it icy. I think I would like to do something like that, maybe.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's almost looks almost like a very, very light, almost white, like a grayish.
Yeah. I like that. So we'll see. But yeah,
I could see you going like a not pastel, but like a very light lavender lilac type of color. I feel like that would suit you.
That would be pretty.
Only if you're willing to part with the blonde for a bit.
Another question in the chat. Do you sing anthems at sporting events?
I used to in Hamilton. I did them for a while, but I'm going to be starting again doing some different ones. So I'm doing for the OHL for the Kitchener Rangers on April 8th. I'm singing the national anthem there.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's just one of the other things I'm doing. Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's like a good event. OHL is pretty good. Yeah, so if you want to come and watch, the tickets are on their website, the Kitchener Rangers. Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet. So you're very busy, And you said you even have more things to do today. I think we should probably wrap up. We're pretty much around at the end of the show.
Yes.
And I know you've got a lot to do today. So but before we go, Emerald, where can people find you to follow your musical journey?
So my YouTube and Facebook is Emerald B, and my Instagram and TikTok is Emerald B Music, and music on all streaming platforms is under Emerald B.
There you go. Links are in the description, by the way, I believe.
Yes.
They are, right? I've got your YouTube and your Instagram in the description. So
That's perfect.
I can add more later, but those are the big ones. So follow there. Regine, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on my YouTube channel for The Pageant Sit Down. We go live every other week, so not this week, next week. Link is in the description, so make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're interested. I do unboxings and The Pageant Sit Down there live. You can follow my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at It's Regine Alaina. And if you'd like to follow my journey to the Galaxy International Pageant, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Mrs. Galaxy Southern Canada 2022. First off, before I send it back to Scott, I just want to thank everyone. This past week, I did 2 fundraisers virtually. One for Eliminate Hate, which is a non-for-profit here in Canada that provides support for those who have been victims of Asian hate crimes, as well as for the Canada-Ukraine Foundation. So I hosted 2 events, sent lots of money to those amazing organizations, and it's all thanks to all of you who supported it. So thank you so much. Back to you, Scott. Where can people find you?
You can find me right here where you're watching this video, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. That's the best place. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Scott Dion Brown, TikTok at Scott Dion Brown Official, or on Twitch and DLive at Scott Dion Brown. But YouTube is the best place. Every other social media platform I'm on is kind of just a satellite for the YouTube channel. YouTube channel, you get the live streams, you get the sit down, but you also get all of the other videos. You get the songs, the unboxing videos, the vlogs, all of it. For example, like my latest video, We Don't Talk About Bruno, the a cappella version. Check it out. I sing every part, and I do all the instruments with my vocals as well. It's on my channel, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. There I am, just singing away and beatboxing and making the bass and doing all that stuff. Check it out on my channel.
Your background reminds me of Blue's Clues.
Yeah, it kind of does have that look to it, doesn't it? Yeah.
I just realized that. I just saw the picture. I'm like, it looks like Blue's Clues.
Yeah, kind of, because what I decided to do was, like, I made the background color of every character something to do with the character themselves. So, like when you see, every single main character you see singing, the background is usually something from their clothing. Like I match the pattern.
Smart.
And then then the individual instruments, I just picked like colors. Like I think bass is blue or something, So basically every color is matching the person. Yeah. So that was the idea. But anyway, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. And I just posted a video. I unboxed. I bought the cheapest keyboard you could get for an iPad. And you can see if it's any good on my channel.
Perfect. Well, Emerald.
Yeah. Anyway,
go ahead.
I was just saying $21.99 for a keyboard. Anyway, continue, Regine.
Emerald, thank you so much for taking time off to spend with us. And thank you for always being so interactive with us on social media. We appreciate it so much. We mentioned TikTok. The Sit Down is officially on TikTok, so make sure you follow us. And Emerald, again, thank you for always engaging with us online. And we love having you on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks. And we definitely, when we start doing the show in person again, we got to have you on in person and actually
perform live.
Be in the studio. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, everybody, please stay safe. All you guys, if you enjoyed the show, please hit that like button. Boop, that like button helps out the channel. And we'll see you all next time on the Sit Down. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.